and immediate bailout stenting is the optimal option to save lives in most of the cases. Thank you all for patience.
Thank you, Dr. Lima. Now I'm inviting comments or questions from the panelists and learning audience.
So I just
Dr. Lima, it appeared that the left main was quite short. And what was the guide catheter used? Was it a EBU or something else?
EBU was used.
I think the guide catheter tries to have been scrutinized a little bit because in a short left main, EBU can cause this sort of problem. It will be iatrogenic as well. So you have thought of a different guiding catheter in this situation.
We took EBU for better support, but actually the guide catheter caused the dissection. Because it was not coaxial. The first we can see that the catheter was not coaxial and caused dissection.
What Maurizio sir was telling, when the catheter is not coaxial, especially in the radial, better to give two wide, one in the LAD, one in the LCS, that give the better support, that make the movement of the catheter less, means catheter becomes stable. Stent placement is also easier, and chance of dissection is low also. And in these circumstances, when the left main from up to down, means down swap, so difficult to engage and do the with the Judkins. Judkins is not helpful here. Any comment from Seven?
Yeah, I think you are in a safe position. That means you have your wire there. I would avoid, if possible, staying circumference because the dissection was on the opposite side. And I didn't see any compromise on circumflex after stenting LAD. So I will wait, see what happened, and then if needed, I will stent. But otherwise, I can leave it without stent.
Thank you, Dr. Lima, for the wonderful case investigated right nightmare which you tackled wonderfully. Thank you so much. We would now like to invite Dr. Anusur Alwal, our last presenter for this session.
Assalamu alaikum, good morning. It's my pleasure to be part of SKY here. I'm the last batsman. Our previous batsmen do very well, so I can be a bit relaxed. My case, when catheter crush, doing EP crush. My patient, 70 years old, male, diabetic, normotensive, and history of stomach intake with better lift. ECG actually having dynamic changes. Initially it was QF changes in V1, V2, and it was gradually progressing, and there is also LVV pattern. Echo showing normal and good systolic function. So we did this angiogram where we should found the double vessel disease. As you can see here, LAD and LCX both have proximal significant lesion. So this is double vessel disease and could be the only extension of the disease to the left main also. So we decided to go ahead with this, with the PCI. So guide catheter we took EBU 3.5, guide wire we take Sion blue, Sion black and Blanco. And we used several balloons starting from 2 to 4, there are at least 5 balloons we used. And we used 2 stands. So we decided to go through this complex cases to the femoral root. And as you can see, even in the femoral there is huge tortuosity. And we used long sheet to overcome this one. So we wear both the vessels. And actually LAD was very tight lesion. We have to use the filter XT to cross the lesion, and then we change the to our quarter side. To pre-dilate the lesion, LAD and LCX, starting with the 2 balloon, starting, then 2.5, then 3 also. Pre-dilatation both LAD and LCX, and after pre-dilatation, we took the stent in the LCX. And we keep 2 to 3 millimeter perfusion in the left vein in LCX stent and stent requirement in LCX. Then we already park a balloon in LED and we crush the stent with the balloon, 3 balloon. And then we cross to proximal start, and after recrossing, we do the first case. So until then we are fine, patient is also fine. Then we took the left main stand, left main LED, and we try to optimize the position of the stand. And all of a sudden, there is a big bang, and the whole cath lab becomes dark. My stand is inside, and my backup, usually this never happened in our cath lab. UPS at least works for half an hour, we can bail out. But in this case, just after 2 minutes, everything is gone, including my monitor is also gone. So LED stand is there, and I cannot monitor the patient. And you see the position of that arm, even we can, may not be able to take out the patient from there also, unless we can change the position of the machine. So in this situation, I was sweating, my whole team is anxious, waiting for cath lab to restart. Then we decided to take out the LED stand out. Waiting for a few minutes, then we taken everything, including both wire, guide, everything we taken out. Then we are thinking that what to do. If the power do not come back, then what we can do? We have already crushed the stand in the left main. So we blindly use 2000 unit tapering. And we are planning that if this is not happening very soon, then we can start intervening. So after long 30 minutes waiting, power came back and cath lab restart. So we take again, we have to start again. We rewire both the vessels, and we take the again LED stand, and we deploy the stand, and then we crush the LCX stand. And we recross again to the proximal start, and we made a second piece and port. Port is here with the 3.5 balloons. And we make a final port with 4 into 8 mm. So after long struggle, we got the final results. Patient is safe. We give a deep shy. Okay, I'm going to show you another case. This is another 70 years old gentleman, diabetic hypertensive, and he has a LCX patient. So while we were doing angiogram for radial root, we found that there is severe spasm. So we, after doing by balloon assisted tracking, we are able to do the angiogram. While doing angiogram, we have a lot of difficulties engaging. As you can see that there is a LED and LCX in separate origin, and LCX has a significant issue. And as you can notice that there is a significant angulation of LCX. So we plan to do gradually review, and we have to plan with many Godzilla, and we go through the femoral. And as you can see the angulation, even we for pre-dilatation, we could not bring down the balloon there. So we take the help of the Godzilla. Even with the Godzilla, as you can see the position of the catheter. Sorry. Yeah. So position of the So we can somehow just pre-dilatation. After pre-dilatation, we are able to take the stand, and as you can see that the guide is going far back, and in this condition we deploy the stand, and we are able to post-dilate also. So that's the final result. So angulation matters, and we are able to overcome it. My last case, when everything breaks. This gentleman, 55 years, non-intensive, smoking, acute chest pain, and he was diagnosed as acute PMI. He was thrombolized, and thrombolysis was failed. He was ongoing chest pain. He went to a center where he was offered for primary PCI. But due to economic reasons, he was not able to do that. So he back to our center. So we found our seat totally closed. So we take the right guide and we are able to cross the lesion very easily. So we put the balloon drawing, but still is not working. So where was small balloon did not establish flow, then what to do? Light is straight, successful wiring also failed to establish flow, small balloon dilatation and drawing also failed to establish flow. So what to do? We use the GP2B3 inhibitor or use thrombosuction or just leave it. So we take a thrombosuction catheter and thrombosuction catheter few runs able to establish it. But we found a long lesion, one lesion proximally and one distally. So one scan may not be able to cover the leak. So we just dilate the distal lesion and we deploy proximal scan. And follow established patients paying TGPR. And we have a plan that we follow the patient. In future, we may go for the, if necessary, the distal one. So my take-home message is, abdomen standing is always challenging. And IVAS may be very helpful, but we don't have IVAS in our center, we cannot optimize that one. UK crash is the preferred method for dual scan surgery. And Godzilla may provide an excellent support in difficult ambulation. And when light is failed, in my last case, this elevation, immediate establishment of flow in infracranial vessels is essential. So thank you very much from my whole family, including my pets. Thank you very much for patient hearing.
After the onset of chest pain or the onset of MI.
Okay, he had MI long, he didn't have MI. Chest pain.
He still was having chest pain. Any comments from the panels?
What did you do when your cath lab went down? Short? Is it, did you reboot or?
Oh, what did you do? Oh yeah, what happened, we called the...
So there's no power for your cath lab? There's no UPS? No.
UPS is there. We have also central generator. Central generator is working. We have the electricity outside the cath lab. But cath lab is supported by our UPS. UPS also failed.
Okay. And so that's a disaster.
Yes, sometimes it happened, it happened in ICP also previously. Now, you have to take inbuilt generator, that's the boot backup support, that's important, but the compensation is very difficult. So, and sometimes the transition time is too long, that's why cath lab shut down, and you have to restart again and take 15 minutes. So, technical challenges.
That time CNA was not working. They were asking me to stop again and then restart. But I was afraid. I didn't stop it. I said at least I let me put the stand in the that material. Then I will again stop and restart. That's all.
And in your first case, what is the clinical history of the case? It is stable angina. That is the report angina or stable angina. And the patient complex left ventricle, that's it, section LAD.
Actually, he presented with the chest pain in another center, in private center. He was...
No, angiogram finding. That is LAD and excess complex left ventricle, that's right. But in your lab, you have to IVAS. Why you have done 2 statistics in your lab? I know you are very experienced supporters. So why not you take the patient to another center or do that case? Because two-step strategy without IVAS, it is very difficult. You know that this is a this patient needs a two-step strategy. In emergency like encounter syndrome, you can go ahead. But in the before the angina, stable angina, should we go for the two-step strategy in a center where there is no IVAS? What do you think? Two-step strategy. Because it is very expensive and also a patient will come back with restenosis and patient will send to surgery. What do you think? That in center where there is no IVAS support, imaging support, whether it is West done?
I mean, if the side branch is long.
Yes, like you are very experienced about it, I'm sure.
Sir, I have one question regarding Anisula. Definitively, I congratulate him because he is in Tutor, that is a peripheral medical college, the only peripheral where he is doing all the challenging cases, including left main, bifurcation, outside Dhaka. So I definitively congratulate him for all he is doing. And regarding left main bifurcation, IVAS is essential. What about regarding the non-left main bifurcation like LAD, diagonal, LCXY? Is it essentially needed for all cases of double stent strategy in non-left main bifurcation? Because economy is a big issue, and all the places we don't have any support of IVAS or OCT.
No, okay, I must appreciate your comment because though IVAS is essential, it is definitely we should agree, but it is not mandatory. As you see the evidence in the AC or SSC or AHLA, it is still two-way indication.